Hi darlings, this is Christina and today we are going to talk about some new releases coming. Are you ready? Because I'm ready to talk about it. All right darlings, let's get into it. Okay, so we have quite a bit to discuss. So you may want to get a drink or something of your choice so we can go through this list. I think I'm going to make this series called Yes Please and Thank You Next. I debated whether I want to kind of do these kind of series because I feel like every luxury beauty content creator does these. But I felt like, you know what, it's actually a good way to get a good idea of what's coming out, what you guys are interested, what I'm kind of feeling, and kind of meet in the middle. So, yeah, that's why I decided I think I'm going to start them. So it's going to be a yes, please, or thank you next. Okay, let's just kick it off. You've already heard, Chanel's coming out with a new release. And this release looks beautiful. It's colorful. And let me just pull up my pictures. Not sure what the name of the collection is called again, but I can tell you that it is definitely more on the mermaid-esque side. So you already know, like all my spidey senses are alert. I want it all. So let me just show you. Now we have a face palette. It's a rose coquelage. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it looks like a powder blush duo. Not sure. It's interesting. Like the color choices are interesting there. Not sure what kind of formula it is, but I'm probably going to get it because I love their bronzers and it says the powder blush duo, but that looks very dark. So it makes me think it's some type of bronzer. Then let's look at this next one alongside of it. You already got me at the packaging. It's called the Lumière de l'Ocean. I probably pronounced that incorrectly too, so just forgive me right now. But in its exclusive creation illuminating powder. Now we have tons of glowy products. It feels like we just want the glow to be never ending. But this has some iridescence to it as far as I can see, and I'm into it. I don't know what it is, but I want it. And then we have the Mermaid Glow Balm Essential. Okay, I told you, mermaid vibes. They called it a mermaid glow. I got to have it. So it looks kind of like a seashell-y color, a little different than the one from last year, which is a little more pink-esque. Are you going to be able to really tell a difference? Probably not, but I'm a sucker for packaging, and that has got to be mine. And then we have the face palettes. We have the Rivage and the Coral Treasure, and they look gorgeous. I'll put some other pictures alongside of this because it has already been showing up in different feeds. You can see these swatches. Oh, and also there's the palette that's been out that certain people have already talked about. What's this one called? I'll link it down below because I don't remember right now. And there's a reason why I haven't reviewed it because it's not really something that I feel I'm going to wear a lot. And I already have a couple of palettes that I feel look very similar. So I know it's a very neutral palette, but I'm going to hold tight. It's reminding me way too much of the Chanel Holiday palette. And let me tell you how often I've touched that palette. Like once since I reviewed it. So you see the swatches, they look like they're all going to be shimmers. And then with the peachy one with the pinks and the purple, so pretty. And they all look kind of shimmery, sheeny. Now, is it reminding me a little of the last spring collection with all the colors? A little bit. But I did like that palette. So I'm here for it. I think I want both of them. Then they have the Blue Abyss. It is a Stilo waterproof liner. And for some reason, I don't know, I'm interested in it. So I'm probably going to pick that up too. I have a lot of lipsticks, so even though I want to try Seashell, I'm going to pass because I don't even really like the Rouge Allure Lax. And with the nail polishes, no. So yeah, I'm not going to do those. There are a couple of new shades coming out with these beautiful white packages. How gorgeous are these? And they come in like a little set. I'm tempted, guys. I'm really tempted, but I'm feeling like I don't know what formula they are. One, number two, I have a lot of lipsticks, and I think this year I'm going on a low buy lipstick gloss situation because I have so many and I really want to make a dent in some this year. So it's got to be something spectacular for me to actually purchase it. So that's Chanel. Let's now talk about cledepeau. Cledepeau is coming out with single eyeshadow palettes. Now, when I heard about this, I was like, yes, you know, I love cledepeau's new eyeshadow formula. And from what these swatches look like, let me show you a swatch alongside. This is something I just saw recently, so I had to show you. Look at these colors. Now, 101 is reminding me a little bit of the one that came out in the fall, the one, you know, I love, but it looks a little more peachy. And then they have that beautiful 102, which is like my coloring, but a little bit, I think I got to have those two at least. Yeah, I'm here for it. I think they're gorgeous and I'm so excited to try. I mean, I may pick up more. I don't know. I think I should start with a few and move on from there. For sure, I'm going to try a few. So Guerlain is coming out with tinted lip oils. I can't lie, I am interested because I do really like the Guerlain. I have the Kiss Kiss BB Glow and I really like the formula. It's very hydrating, very glowy. And I'm thinking I'm going to pick just at least one of these Guerlains up. I don't know if I want to do Honey Glow or Pop Rose Glow. I feel like I'm going to do Pop Rose Glow. Something about that pink is really speaking to me. Yeah, I feel like, ooh, I don't know. Because like I said, I'm on a low buy. So if I pick up one, I'm going to try and just pick up one. But if I pick up two, it may be Honey Glow. A Chantecaille is coming up with beautiful package with a little turtle. There's a warm and a cool palette. The cool palette, I can tell you, is an easy pass for me. None of these colors are speaking to me. They all look very muted. I love the packaging. I love that turquoise on gold little turtle. Oh, so cute. But if I'm going to pick one up, which I'm not sure I am, it would be the warm palette because I do like a one and done kind of shadow, and these all look very one and done-esque, with the exception of that green that's giving me a little bit of the Chanel Mediterranean palette. It's kind of making me feel like it may look like that. The lip cheeks, easy pass. I love the lip cheeks I have. So that's a possibility because I do like a one and done shadow. I'm not sure if these are going to look too pale on me. I don't know. We'll see. I have Pat McGrath, and she has her Lunar New Year palette coming out. But can I tell you something? Let me be real frank, real honest. I love Pat McGrath. I really do. But one, I feel like I don't like her little palettes. Now, if there's an Astral Blitz in here, which it doesn't look like it is, I'm not interested. Number two, it doesn't do well on my channel. Like, people aren't really interested in me for Pat McGrath, so there's no draw for me to really get Pat unless I'm really I want it for myself, and that's fine, but this is not one of those I'm wanting to do that with. So as beautiful as those colors look, it's a thank you next. Okay, then we have Bays and Roses. This is from the Valentine's Day Duo Candle from Dipleak, and I have yet to try a Dipleak candle, but I do want to try one. I sent one to the Chanel manager for Christmas. I have to send her gifts because I just appreciate her so much throughout the year. And I think she really liked it. She told me she really liked it. And so then it was like, should I try one for myself? You know, because they're raved about. And, you know, once they die down, you can just use them to hold your, like, brushes in and things. So I thought that's really cute. So that is definitely a possibility. I really like that. I'm going to see when they launch how much they're kind of retailing for, and I may just pick some up because it's really cute. Then we have Natasha Denona. I think people have already been reviewing these, the Berry Pop Cheek Trio. I want to be really honest with you guys. Me and Natasha don't get along. I have tried many Natasha Denona palettes in the past and they burn my eyes. I don't know what it is about her formula in general, but we just don't mesh. So for that reason, I don't really ever gravitate toward Natasha Denona, but I have seen a few swatches, okay, and I'll show you these. And as beautiful as they look, it looked a little too much on the cheeks to me. It was looking a little too unnatural. Like the cheeks, I like a cheek. I like a rosy cheek. I love my blush. Blush is one of my favorite things to place on myself, but I'm telling you, I didn't like it. And so, yeah, I'm not going to be purchasing that. That's a thank you next for sure. And Givenchy is coming out with a few things. They're coming out with a highlighter. They have a eyeshadow palette, which looks interesting. And then they have two glosses. Colors they're going to have are number 204 and 308, and they look really pretty. I really love the Givenchy. It's a gloss, it's pH balanced, and it gives me the prettiest lip. The only thing is, it does have a smell that I'm not super in love with, so that's the only deterrent for why I haven't repurchased it, but I did finish it completely. So I'm gonna put a pin in this. It's not a no, but it is like, we'll come back to this later. Maybe for like a Sephora sale or something. Givenchy, first of all, let's look at this cute packaging. They are coming out with a cute cushion. So it's a cushion foundation, and I do like a cushion foundation. And so let's see, I'm actually wearing one now. I have started to wear my cledepeau cushion foundation again, because let me tell you, at work I've been finding that it lasts me so nicely throughout the day. Like, it looks so polished. I don't know what happened. We went from like night to day, but all of a sudden I love it. So I've been wearing it tons. So I am very interested. And look at this package. It's stunning. So I'm going to say it's a yes, please. So yeah, we're going to get into that. Now we have Sudoku. Now I'm not super familiar with this brand. I hear that it is very nice. People really love it. It's very hard to get, I hear, with their launches and their releases. But these look really pretty. I'm not gonna lie, they do look a little pale. So of the Sudoku launches, I don't know that this is for me necessarily. They look really pretty. I don't know. I'm feeling like it's a thank you next. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Tom Ford is coming out with two eyeshadow quads, and they look nice. These are probably not my favorite color choices. Doesn't look like they're wet to dry formula. One of those shades, like that brown shade, looks really pretty, and that's tempting, but I'm gonna say no, because of all those colors, the only ones I'm interested in is the beige and that brown color. But you're gonna spend what, $80 on a palette, or $90 for two colors? No, I think it's gonna be a thank you next. And then this was very interesting. It looks like Caudalie is coming out with some makeup. Now, the shade ranges look really basic, and so it's not going to be a huge range. It looks like 5 different colors. It's like white, like pink, and the other colors look very, you know, colorful. Are these supposed to like blend with many different skin tones? It is a skin tint. I don't know. It's interesting. I like Caudalie. I really like some of their skincare, so this is interesting. They're also coming out with a bronzer. Like it's gonna be creamy perhaps. I'm not sure. It's not a thank you next, but it's definitely, I'm putting a pin in it because I need to go and feel it and touch it and see. Those are all the things that I personally was interested in as I'm seeing all the collections come out. But let me know, what things are you guys feeling? I know a lot of people are doing low buys right now, especially coming out of the holidays. For myself, I'm coming out from holidays, birthdays, my birthday, and a ton of families' birthdays, so my wallet could use a break. And I have been very selective in the things I have been purchasing recently. So yeah, this is going to be a trend because I think we all want to see people who are previewing also consume less, use more of what they have. I always talk about this at the end of the videos, like I want to use my makeup more. My only issue is my time. I don't have time to film all the things that I want and review products. So something's got to give, right? And so I feel like I'm going to be very strategic in what I'm selecting. And I think by having this series, it will help us so much to see what it is we really want to preview and what things we're just going to like pass on. You know what I mean? So anyways, darlings, please let me know what your thoughts, what your feelings are about this. I hope you have a great day, a wonderful week, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, darlings.